Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy and the August 2023 paper pumpkin kit, Meaningful Flowers. So this is project number 1. We're going to make the Forget-Me-Not flower card. Super simple, super quick to make. So what we need is the card base, die cut of the flowers. We need our greeting banner. We need our stamp block. If this is your first kit, the stamp block would have come with your kit. There's only a block in your first kit because you reuse the block. We need some linen thread and we need our stamp. And our stamp is, your friendship is unforgettable. So I'm going to run through just a couple of tips and tricks here while we do this. I'm going to put this on a colored background so you can see it. We need our stamp. Sometimes these ones can be wobbly to put on, so just put it down on your surface and then put your block over top of it and pick it up with your block. That way, especially for the ones that are long and windy, if you want the greeting to be straight, that's the easiest way to do it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to ink up our block, and I'm going to grab a scrap piece of paper. Sometimes the stamps, when they're brand new, have a bit of oil on them. So it can make the stamp a little blotchy. So what I usually do is I just ink it up just to double check. And this one is really good. They've really, I haven't had any problems in probably the last 6 to 9 months with these. So they're obviously got a good process going. So I'm just going to drop that down, and you can see when the whole thing has met the surface there. I'm just going to put that off to the side, and that is now done. So I'm just going to move that off to the side as well. So that's done. We need to take our die cut, and we need to put dimensionals on it. So we need one up here, and one here, one here, and one down here at the bottom. And the instructions tell us that. They tell us where to put them. Okay, so then we need to take our card, and this is going to be placed right here. You can see in the instructions that it's just right at the top of the flowers there. So let's peel the backings off these and place this down. There we go. The next step is we need to take our greeting and we need to flip it over, and we need to put some of the tear and tape on the back, just a small piece in the middle like that. And we need to take our ribbon, and we don't have to tie a bow, we have to loop it like a bow. Now when you take the ribbon off, or the linen thread off the spool, it's all curly and can be hard to work with. You just need to run it through your fingers a couple of times and it will straighten right out. So we need to, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take it in the middle, and I'm going to press this piece down the middle into the tear and tape as soon as I peel the backing off. Okay, so we're pushing this. I'm just going to double check I'm in the middle again. Just going to push that down into the tear and tape. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to loop it around so it looks like a bow, and again so it looks like a bow, and then I can trim this edge off, this end off. It said to cut 8 inches, I cut a bit more. So there's the bow on the greeting. Now we need to put a dimensional on each end, like this. Okay, and then we're going to stick this down, and then we close the front of the card, and it's done. So where are we putting this? just over the top so we can see the bottom edge of the stem there. So we're just going to put that down like that. There we go. And just move the ends of the bow over a little bit. There we go. So, and then we can fold this over like that. If you don't have a bone folder, again, using everything in the kit, we just use the edge of the stamp block as our bone folder. Put that down. So there we have a really pretty overlay, and then our card inside, and you can write your greeting here. And then the message and the meaning of Forget Me Not, which is love, devotion, and memories, on the back. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for Project 2.